Hello and welcome to another video from TheSavageTrout on YouTube, and it is episode 42 of my FIFA 15 Burnley career mode. And in this episode we will have two games against two London clubs, away to West Ham, who are currently 14th in the table, breathing down our necks as many others are, as you can see looking at the table. And then we have Spurs away or at home, and Spurs are currently top, so that's a big game because we are, I believe, about 8 or 9 points behind them. I think it's 8 points, because Spurs and Newcastle they're at least 6 points above third place. It's pretty ridiculous, so we have to try and get a win there. But obviously our main aim is a top 4, only 2 points away from that at the moment. So if we could get 2 wins in this episode, then I reckon we could end up in the top 4, but it's not going to be easy at all. This is the starting lineup we're going with for the West Ham game. It's sort of our usual starting lineup. I think I've got a rough idea of who I want to start now. This is probably my main starting lineup for a lot of the games this season, probably for the rest of the season. You've obviously got Jutskovic and Guidetti up front, my two most prolific strikers, and then a solid defence who are just constantly improving, and then Noble, Kitely and Boyd all in there with Marnie as captain. So let's get into this. Can we get a win against West Ham? We've faced them before, we've struggled against them before, but I think we can win this. Oh, poor pass though, and now we put it on a plate for Guidetti, who hits it, and it's just dragged wide in the end. Decent start to the game there though, just couldn't get it on target, and yeah, shame that the didn't take a deflection there, it might have gone in. Oh well. Demel. Well played by Dean Marnie, always a solid player in there, and that's well played. And look at this, Jutskovic trying to get away from the defenders, good tackle. Oh, it might be, actually no, the ref's given the free kick, and this could be a red, and it is a red. Get in there. The fans can't believe it, massive boos. I'm not so sure about that, but Tompkins has been sent off, probably the replacement for Winston Reid of all people. And you actually know he doesn't get the ball at all, and you have to probably give him a red there because Jutskovic would have been in. And this is a perfect start to the game for us. West Ham down to 10 men. Short free kick into Noble. Kitely now. Ben Mee trying to set a cross up here, and he's done very well, and he puts it into the box. John Guidetti couldn't quite get there, fell out to Marnie, couldn't hit it first time, hits it second time, good save, and we really are putting the pressure on now. Well, one in the air, Dean Marnie again, and it's out to Kitely. Can he put one into the box? Yes he can, decent ball in, headed away again, and it's now out, and they're threatening here, you know, and Oh, I thought it was going to be a penalty for a second, and we got away with that potentially. And look how many players have got forward, and it's a real chance to counter now. And this is what happens when you go down to 10 men. Guidetti plays it in the middle. Oh, Jutskovic, I was too laboured, too lazy, and it's cost us there. Nice ball into Noble there, though. And Noble can try and put one in, and he's done very well there, Mark Noble, by himself. And it was just behind Guidetti. It's got to be a penalty, nothing given. Breaks out to Dean Marnie, good save, and another great save by Spiegel. I think it should have been a penalty, but oh well, we're still doing pretty well in this game. Well guys, for a 0-0 this has been pretty frantic to say the least. The red card has just completely turned the game on its head. We've been, I wouldn't say all over them, but on the counter we've just been ridiculously dangerous. They've been coming way too many bodies forward, and we really should be ahead here. We've really limited them to nothing, and it just needs that finish at the moment because we've just been dilly-dallying around with it too much. We really should win this game. It's come to Noble. Dean Marnie, great ball out to Kitely, who's now got a chance to attack here. And it's a good ball into Dean Marnie, who's trying to create an opportunity for himself. Good tackle, Guidetti. And Ake now, of all people, just puts it wide, and if it was anybody else it probably would have gone in, which is frustrating, but it's probably our best chance of the game. Oh, that was a real chance. Okay guys, we're making 2 substitutions. We're bringing Sordell and Arfield on we just need a bit more pace and a bit more creativity to really unlock this defence finally. Noble puts it into the box, and Sordell tries to get the header, couldn't quite. Kitely wins it in the air, and it's come to Ben Mee, who hits it, and it's Ben Mee, the unsurprising goal scorer, or the surprising goal scorer maybe. I don't think this guy's actually scored for us ever, and well, it's all Kitely really. He wins it brilliantly in the air, and you have to say it's been coming, but it's just finally the finish we needed. It's a quality finish as well, right into the bottom corner, and Ben Mee lashes at it. And finally we have the lead here, and now we just have to hold on to it. Fantastic goal. Oh, this could be a ball over the top, and Sordell could be in here for two, and he should finish it, and he's blasted it wide, and I just snatched it a bit too much there, trying to get a second as quick as possible. Oh, so that's frustrating. Good ball over, and look how many players have committed way too forwards, and really we should have it now if we can just sweat it across, back to Guidetti, and it is two, and it's been so easy since the red card. It's been such a dominant victory here. I think it's a well-deserved victory. I think the red card just killed the game really, and Sordell's impact, you just knew it would probably cause them problems when they start trying to go forwards, and Guidetti gets another goal to add to his tally. Very, very nice, and a fantastic result away from home here. But we always seem to do it away from home. Brilliant. And the goalkeeper's up, which is pretty ridiculous. Actually, no, he isn't. Good header away, and here's a chance to counter, but it does not matter because we have won the game. The full-time whistle is gone, and it's a deserved and easy victory, as I said before. Really suffered no threat from West Ham at all, to be honest. I still don't quite get why they didn't bring a centre-back on after the red card of Tompkins, but I guess that's the way it goes. And we finally were able to break the deadlock with Ben Mee, and ever since then it was just cruise control, really. Great result for us, and we may even be into the top four now as we move on to the Spurs game. Okay guys, after that result we have pretty much stayed in the same place, sadly. It looks like we're still in 8th place, and as you can see we're still 2 points behind 3rd place, but as you can see also, Spurs on 31 points, only lost one game this season, and they have only conceded 10 as well. Ridiculous form really. 7 points above the likes of Chelsea, Manchester United and Man City, and well, they're almost 10 points ahead of us, so we need to try and bring them back down to reality. But you know, considering our home form this season and the fact that we're playing the team who are at the top, we should lose this game, but you really can't call this career mode because it's so ridiculous. But we usually can't string 2 victories together for whatever reason, so it'll be difficult this game, especially considering our history against Spurs. We've never gone particularly well against them. As for the lineup, the exact same lineup as the last game. Reed's gone up by 1 in the ratings. But apart from that, I think we're just going to keep the same lineup because it delivered quite well in that last game. Just obviously the red card helped, but the team was still pretty solid. So let's get into this game. Hopefully we can at least get a point. Oh, that's well played. Good header away, and here's a chance to counter here, and we could have our first chance of the game. And look how many bodies I've actually got back here. There's not many, and he's played it into Jutskovic here. Can he be through? Jutskovic was a chance. Good save by Hugo Lloris, and he just had that defender bearing down on his neck, so I had to hit it, otherwise the defender was recovering. Sadly, it was just kind of straight at Lloris, and it almost went in anyway, but not quite. We've got the corner here. Kitely whips it in. Guidetti in the air. Good save again. And finally we've been able to threaten in this game for the first time in almost 40 minutes. Rose. Oh, that's well played. Have to be careful here. Very careful. And it's a goal that isn't deserved, but has happened so many times this season at home. And it's Paulinho who's just creeped it into the bottom corner. I don't really know if there's any stopping that. Heaton didn't move at all. And that is a big, big blow because we've limited them to pretty much nothing in this first half. And they've opened us up and scored with basically one shot. And it's just he's just turned and smashed it into the bottom corner. It's poor defending, really, and well, we've got a bit of a mountain to climb now again, as we usually do at home. I don't know what it is at home, but every time. Well, guys, that was quite a crushing goal because the first half was pretty dreary and dull. Apart from that goal, really. I mean, we had those two chances around the 40th minute. But apart from that, there was nothing. It was just a tactical battle in the midfield, really. And then they got that one shot, and somehow they scored from it, which is mightily frustrating. But we can still get back into this game, but it's going to be very difficult.
Leading at this point.
Oh, well, won by Guidetti. This is a real chance because it's a big, big mistake. And Guidetti could be, and he might have gone too far. It's got to be a penalty. You have to give it, and he has given it. Guidetti would definitely have scored if it wasn't for that, and it could be another red. No. Sadly, no, I think it should have been a red card. It's denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity. But we now have the chance to get back level. This is crucial. We've been pretty iffy with penalties this season. It's been about 50-50 in terms of how much have gone in. It's Guidetti. Can we score? It's hit. It's just about gone in. And Guidetti gets another goal in this episode. And we are level. And Turf Moor has gone mental because we are level with the league leaders. I think we would have scored anyway. Lloris almost kept it out like he kept out those two shots in the first half. But he couldn't quite do it. And we are back level, and it well and truly is game on now. Oh, this is a chance, though. We have to be careful. Good block by Ake. Couldn't win it back, though. And it's hit! Oh, bloody hell. Good save by Heaton. Great, great save, and it really is opening up now. Oh, chance! Great! Great block by, I think it was a keeper in the end, but we are defending, well, I wouldn't say we're defending for our lives, but we definitely were there. Lamella's on, and man oh man, this is getting close now. Okay guys, Ings and Arfield are on. It's Guidetti and Boyd coming off. I just feel like we need something else, and Ings has been pretty frustrated recently. I still think he could get that goal, and there's Guidetti's goal again. Superb penalty, and it really is two just top class sides in perfect form going at it at the moment to try and win. It's fantastic. Quick throw in, and they kind of caught us unaware there. Ah, that's just FIFA being annoying. I mean, it didn't even allow me to get my players back where they were. And Paulinho has scored, and that is utter BS. I just couldn't get my players into where I wanted them to be, so they could just take the throw in, wham, 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 goal. And there's nothing I could have done to stop that because I couldn't get any. And it's taken a deflection as well off Ake, which has put it in. I think the keeper would have got there if it wasn't for that. Absolutely typical. FIFA at its finest. Just playing it around, and it's a bit annoying to be honest. All that's given away though, and it's back to Noble now, who gets away from one defender, plays it into Jutskovic on the turn, hits it! Takes a deflection, and I think that's a corner. Great block by Vertonghen. Oh, they're going short. I hate it when teams go short. And look at this, they're wasting time, the bastards. No wonder they're top of the league, they're just playing like complete jabronis. Oh, foul! This is so annoying. Oh, they're going short again. This is bullshit. Oh, this is absolute PS. Oh, I'm being screwed out of the chance here to get back into the game. If they go short again, no, they're finally whipping it into the box. Well claimed, and this is a chance to counter maybe. Good throw. Right, let's try and get some revenge here for that. And here's a chance here with Jutskovic, and they may have committed too many bodies forward here. And Jutskovic, fuck's sake! Ah, that's annoying. Because I had a real chance there, and they've pissed me off to no end by doing that shit. And Spurs have won. And honestly, I can see why Spurs are top now. It's just through sheer luck and basically just being arseholes, to be honest. Because there is no way that they deserve to win that game, and it's yet another loss at home. I guess I should have expected it, but Paulinho getting 2 goals is just unbelievable, really. Okay guys, this is the table then after 15 games. We're back down to 9th sadly, but we are still 3 points away from the top 4, so our position hasn't been too badly damaged. We're still there or thereabouts, but that was just a frustrating result really, because it's just brought us back down to kind of the inconsistencies that we've had this season. But in the next episode, episode 43, we will have 2 games again. We will face Newcastle at home, which will be a big game considering they're second, and then we will have Manchester City away, so another 2 big games really, because they're 2 teams who are right above us, and if we can get results in them, then we'll be looking pretty handsome. But if we don't, we could be back down into the bottom half of the table for the first time in a while. So it really is all hanging in the balance at the moment. I'm just hoping we can start stringing some good results together and just stop being so inconsistent. So thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.